They were the closest of brothers, with the loss of their mother only solidifying the fraternal bond between Prince William and Prince Harry as they grew up. But, now, as married men with responsibilities, cracks appear to be showing in their relationship, and it could be their wives who are pulling them apart. It emerged yesterday that Harry and his wife Meghan are to move out of Kensington Palace next month to set up home at Frogmore Cottage on the Windsor estate. News of the move comes after reports that the princes, who both have homes at the palace, may be ready to set up separate courts. The developments could reignite speculation of a rift between the royal siblings, but a close friend of the Cambridges last night suggested any unease was between their wives. Kate and Meghan are very different people, the source said, adding, they don't really get on. Harry and mother-to-be Meghan have been given Frogmore Cottage by the Queen, and it will become their official residence. On the face of it, there are good logistical reasons for the move. Frogmore has 10 bedrooms compared to just 2 at Nottingham Cottage, the Kensington Palace property where they currently reside. It would also allow Meghan's mother Doria, who has just moved to the UK, to join them, and there would be room for a live-in nanny. Grade 2 listed Frogmore is said to be undergoing a multi-million-pound refit, paid for by the taxpayer, in preparation for the birth, which is expected next spring. Palace sources said there was nothing available as an official residence in London. One said, they are expecting a baby early next year and obviously need a bit more space. It is not like this has just come up. The couple chose Windsor because it means a huge amount to them, it is where they got married. Rumours of tensions between the Sussexes and Cambridges have been bubbling away for months. In contrast to Meghan and Harry's cottage at Kensington Palace, Kate and William have a 22-room home recently refurbished at a cost of £4.5 million. The Sussexes wanted to move into a palace apartment currently used by the Duke and Duchess of Gloucester, but the current inhabitants are said to want to stay put. Meghan has shaken up the royal family and earned a reputation among courtiers for a direct approach. Earlier this month, there were even claims that the Queen had felt compelled to speak to Prince Harry about Meghan's attitude in the run-up to their wedding, following a disagreement over which tiara she would wear. Earlier this year, it emerged that Harry and William were considering a formal division of their joint household at Kensington Palace. It was reported that separate courts would better reflect their very different duties and needs following Harry's marriage to Meghan. In the past, Harry has said he expects the world's interest in him to fade as the Cambridges' children grow older. William, meanwhile, is set to see his workload increase as he prepares to one day become King. Kensington Palace declined to comment last night. The rumours going around this week are seemingly true. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry will not become Kate Middleton and Prince William's neighbours in Kensington Palace's Apartment 1, which is currently undergoing renovations. In fact, this time next year, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex won't even be living in Kensington Palace or London, period. The Sun's royal correspondent Emily Andrews reported tonight that the couple will be eventually moving into Frogmore Cottage in Windsor. Frogmore House is about 45 minutes outside of London. That's where they had their wedding reception. They were given the new house by the Queen and it will be their official residence, Andrews wrote on Twitter. It's currently undergoing a large refurbishment to turn it back from staff accommodation to a family home. Apartment 1 at Kensington Palace, which is right next door to Kate and William's home in the palace's Apartment 1A, truly was going to be available to next year, as the Duke and Duchess of Gloucester are moving to a smaller part of KP. Andrews wrote. But Harry and Meghan have chosen not to move there. A royal source told The Sun that the initial plan was for them to move out of Nottingham Cottage on the Kensington Palace grounds and into one of the main apartments. But there has been a bit of tension between the brothers. Because of it, Harry and Meghan don't want to live next to William and Kate and want to strike out on their own. So the Queen has given them Frogmore Cottage in Windsor within the private home park. When work on Frogmore Cottage is done, it will be a 10-bedroom home with space for a gym and yoga studio, Andrews reported, so very fancy. Meghan and Harry's Cotswolds house will remain their country home, she added. News of Meghan and Harry's decision to leave Kensington Palace comes weeks after it was first reported that Harry and William would have separate courts in the future instead of using Kensington Palace as a joint office for them. Please like, comment, and subscribe to channel. Thank you for watching my video.